What's up, everybody? Welcome to ROCKTROPIA. We are back, and I feel like it was time to do a little bit of decorating in my apartment, and maybe some other things. I don't know. Maybe we'll break into a few cars, since that is something here you can do on Entropia, ROCKTROPIA. I guess it's gotta be Tropia, right? ROCKTROPIA. It's not ROCKTROPIA, so I apologize for the mispronunciation. To be honest, my pronunciations aren't going to be perfect. Alright, let's see what we got here in storage. Actually, maybe we should check out our... Oh, the Crystal Skulls, Secret Island. We can do some instances there. I do want to decorate my apartment, though. I'm going to bring this troll ganja plant out. What else do we got? As soon as it loads, we should be able to grab a few things out of here. Been a lot on ROCKTROPIA. I've done a few things here. I'm not honestly sure if I have any more Camp Crunk keys, though. I think I may have used them. Any moment now, this thing will load. Maybe I should have loaded it first and then turned the video on, but that's not a big deal. It is a sauna today in Ontario. It is like 35 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is. It's got to be like 80 something, 90 something Fahrenheit, I would say. I don't have my phone on me, so I won't be able to tell you exactly, but I am roasting right now. Oh, look at that. Couple Canadian flags. We'll toss that in. Tell me something. Okay, so there's not a lot in there. Is it in this one? I know I got a bunch of stuff on this planet. I just gotta find it. I emptied out my whole apartment around Christmas time when they were doing the gifts, so a friend of mine in the society can get them. So as you can see, here's a few things, and a bunch of these Christmas presents and Kula card drawers and stuff like that. They're all loaded with stuff, so let's pull all these out. Definitely gaining some weight here. Yeah, what's up? You're okay. What's up?
What? Can I come outside?
Not right now, please, okay? I'm coming inside in a minute. Sorry about that. Every time I come outside, my little girl wants to come outside too. Except I'm out here to smoke, so I really don't like when she's out here during that time period. So I usually wait until I'm done and then she can come out. These I had for decoration. Everybody's probably wondering, like, hey, those aren't from ROCKTROPIA. No, you're right. They're not from ROCKTROPIA. They are from Planet Cyrene. I just had them in my apartment because I put all three of them together to make it look like a crystal or something in the corner. I don't know. We'll bring those with us anyway, just in case. I don't know what else I had. Toss a few pets in there, I guess. I don't even know, man, to be honest. Let's see what we got, though. I'm sure we got a few things in here that might look decent. We did loot a human skull. Where was that? Yeah, there it is. We looted this in the Cyclops depths, so we'll probably toss that into the mix. Oh, rock bucks. That looks good on the table with a gun. So we're going to throw that in there. Not 2,500 of them, but you know what I mean. What else would look decent? Some of these guest passes, those are pretty sweet. I don't know why I got so much purpurite here, to be honest. It's got some decent markup now, too. I got that a long time ago. I don't even remember. I flew it from Next Island for some reason because I wanted the purpurite texture. Never ended up using the whole thing. And now I'm stuck with 67 ped worth on this planet. And I have no idea how I'm going to go about getting it off because I don't have any plans to really go back to Next Island. Really, I guess I could take it to Calypso, but really, I think I'll just use it myself eventually. Here, And then I can take the textures and put them into clothes or something. I don't even know. Let's see what we got. What else do we got? I think I gotta go claim my apartment, to be honest, again. A bunch of dead guns. Oh yeah, the battle axe thing, the road crew axe, that thing's pretty cool. These guns are actually pretty cool, like to have with the rock bucks, just because they look like they're an old, what is it? Like an old gun from a mob film or something. I like ROCKTROPIA for this. It has a lot of cool things. It's one of my favorite planets, to be honest, and the only planet, I believe, that still doesn't have codex. Now, for those who don't know what this game is, assuming a lot of people that are trying to search up Entropia, it's an MMORPG that is uh, described as free to play, even though a lot of players don't do the free to play. A lot are able to do so. I was not one of them. I did it for about 6 months and called it quits. So, but that being said, it is very possible to continue to play this game on its short, small budget. And for those that do free to play, there is many different ways. Then there's a few areas on ROCKTROPIA here where you can get free oil as well. I believe one is in Hunt the Thing, and I believe another one here. Let me see if I can pull the map up. Where is it? New Harlem Docks, I believe it is. I think you can, if you run around there, you can. Yeah, what's up? Okay, just give me 10 minutes. If you come to the New Harlem Docks, you can collect crude oil. Another great spot is Motorhead Stadium. Here, I'll show you that before we actually head to my apartment here. I'm going to be fairly slow because I have over 700 pounds worth of weight. But at Motorhead Stadium, you can actually collect free Motorhead kegs. This is an awesome place. I've collected probably over 400 of them, and they have some really decent markup. Well, actually, let me go see if I can try to get one. There's always players here, usually circling and circling. If you constantly run around, you will find the kegs. Let's go see if we can find some. If we can find the kegs, great. If not, I have about 400 and some odd in storage. I'll show you those, and we can check out the markup. So as you can see, you should have a vehicle because the motorheads are very tough for someone who doesn't have any armor or is a free-to-play player that doesn't really invest in that type of thing. You can see level 18s. For example, if I run out there, I'm sure I won't survive more than 1 or 2 shots, but let me just see. Let's just see. They have quite the aggro range as well. Yeah, see, one's already attacking me. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. My HP is about 218. That's without a ring though. So with a ring I have 230 right now. Not a lot, but it definitely will help. As you can see, there's a player here. You can see how he's running around looking for kegs, right? See it? Bob, freestyler, we care stylist. He'll be looking for those kegs. I'm not going to run in there because I don't really need to go and grab the kegs on him, but as you can see, there is someone usually here collecting them. If not, you can get quite a bit of them though. I was able to get quite a bit in my time stay on here. I think they have around 200% markup or 150 to 200% markup. I'm not honestly sure, but you can see how that would add up a lot quicker than the crude oil, right? To me, I think this is one of the better places for free-to-play players, just for that reason. I mean, you're not always going to get a whole ton of Motorhead kegs, and they actually collect quite slow. It is a long process, but if you have the time, you can get quite a bit out of it. I mean, I don't think I collected for more than a week, and I got about 400. Now, that's not great, to be honest. But for a free-to-play player, that's pretty good. And you can see there's some deer over there. Like, ROCKTROPIA's got some pretty interesting mobs. No codex, though. As you can see, this is one of the planets that does not have codex. I think it's the only planet that doesn't have codex, to be honest, but Let's get these Motorhead kegs out, and actually I like putting them in the apartment as well. So this is a win-win. Where are they? We got them somewhere in here. I know it. I haven't taken any out. Where are you though? They're kind of tiny in this storage, I believe. My storage is all messed up right now, so don't go off that. In here? Ah, they're in the mining loot. There you go. See, Motorhead kegs, 165% markup. So I said 150 to 200. It depends on, I guess, who's buying it. This is auction as well, so it may be a bit higher than someone that's buying it off of the auction. Here's the information. Motorhead keg, exclusive keg to manufacture awesome stuff. It is used in a few of the ROCKTROPIA blueprints, so a lot of players are going after it. As you can see, 20 ped just sold this week. Last month, 157 ped. So these things are actually pretty sought after, especially for the regular crafters on ROCKTROPIA. And everything may not have an auction price, but that's because there's so many stores on this planet that really, they don't need to use the auction that often. If you go to Tangerine, there's usually a ton of players that buy the loot and use it themselves for crafting. For the people that are on ROCKTROPIA a lot, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't need to name names. I don't think that's necessary, but there is a ton of players that buy the ROCKTROPIA loot, especially if you advertise regularly. One of my favorite mobs to hunt on this planet are the wolves. They drop the vinyls, to be honest. They're at Wet Wolf Creek here. Let's take a look at that. You know, I was going to decorate the apartment in this one, but I think I might just show a few decent places here. These mobs here are some of my favorite to hunt just because of the amount of markup they actually have, and there's usually players grinding these out. If not sweating, they are trying to get these, what is it, the death vinyls and stuff like that. The Tarantino, the Rodriguez, the Striptease, and the Grindhouse sleeves. They're all Grindhouse, but the sleeves. So let's just go and kill a few here. You'll see right away what I'm talking about. And I apologize for how slow I am right now, just because I do have like a 700 pounds worth of loot from my storage here. As you can see, a lot of these packages seem empty, but then you open them up and, well, that one has a few things in it. But if you come down here is what I meant. Where are they all? 14, 19, 26. Like, there's a few items in these things. Posters, fridge. Like, we got a lot of stuff to put into this apartment. Plushies. Smuggler plush toys. There's a bunch of stuff. Bunch of cool stuff. So let's just toss one of these. Get one of these wolves over here. Oh, we don't even have any mind essence, do we? My goodness. We don't have any type of ammo on us. Okay. So that changes things up then. What, Ave? No, please. Can you just listen and go inside, okay? Thank you. Sorry about that. Again, my little girl likes to have her own opinions, that's for sure, which is a very good thing. But not when I'm trying to tell her something. Regardless, I think she's trying to lock me out now. Okay, this is going to be a bit faster when I go back, I promise. We are going to get like a ped or two worth. Not actually, that's okay. I got to buy a few ped worth of ammo anyway. Let's see if I can get a vehicle or something though out. This thing I don't even think runs on this planet, does it? No, you can't. Not right now, please. No, Avi, I'm doing something right now. Please go inside. Goodness. She just won't stop. She hasn't eaten her dinner, so she's not allowed to come out until she finishes her dinner. And I do not have any oil for this, obviously, on me. She's getting me all flustered, to be honest. It's really difficult when you don't get time to do anything. Right now I have a bit more time just because we got back from vacation last week, but it is hard to fill the void now because she was with her aunt, and her aunt did a lot of things with her in that time period. And I guess she now expects us to do the exact same thing. Like, she was getting her hair braided, she was doing bubbles, she was painting pictures 24/7. And you know what? That's great, but we also have 2 other kids to try and occupy as well, especially a 1-year-old. So it gets very difficult. This is like my 20 minutes alone, and I just usually it's not a problem. But she's so used to doing all those activities right now that she just wants to keep going with it, you know? Not that that's an issue. I'd rather her be outside and doing things instead of playing video games, which I guess I'm doing right now myself. So I shouldn't be complaining. But it just gets a bit tough. Okay, so all we have to do now is pick up this vehicle and place one that we think actually has oil, like the Sky Ripper. Okay, now we're going to fly to a different little area just because there's already someone over here and I really don't want to take up their space. The mobs get killed fairly quick. The space that I like to come up to is up here on top of the mountain. There's a big pile of wolves. Usually I don't have the graphics set this high, so it's a little easier to see them. But right now I have the graphics set a bit higher because I was on DSEC, and it didn't seem like it was making a difference there, to be honest. Okay, so I just wanted to get the 1 kill out there, just to show you, you should get some death vinyls or some sort of things. Okay, maybe not that kill. Let's try another one. Pop yourself out there, Sophie. ROCKTROPIA. Okay, so we're not having 3 kills and nothing, eh? It had to be this, though. It had to be for the video. I shouldn't be using this gun. It's a little too strong for these. There's some Tarantino death vinyl there. They used to have a lot more markup than they do now, to be honest. I have a few in stores. There's some Tarantino. As you see, you're not getting very many of them anymore. There's the Grindhouse Tarantino, though. 400% markup. You got 34.32 that have sold this week-ish. So the Tarantino is pretty good markup. You're not going to get a whole bunch, but you can see it doesn't take much to kill them. I'm using LR S1X1 right now, and it's 1 or 2 shots for these mobs, which is pretty good. Depending on the type, depending on the mob level, and there is bigger mobs as well. You can go over, the further west you go, so say by this spot you can get to level 4s, level 5s. These drop grunt armor as well. I probably won't get very many pieces off these guys. I have about 100 pieces though from the time that I used to grind these wolves out. Now I didn't know what to do with them, so I ended up probably keeping them for the time being, but I don't think there's going to be any use, really. Unless I just give them away, to be honest. That's probably the best bet. TTing them and give them back to Mindark isn't a great option. Another great mob here on ROCKTROPIA for markup is the Vixen androids. I'm sure a lot of people know exactly where those are. I think it's the... where is it? Yeah, here it is. It would be this TP here, most likely. The City of Dreams, I think. Or Club Never Die. And you go into the parking lot beside the Club Never Die building, and the Vixen androids are there. Now these wolves don't give the greatest loot. These things aren't bad. They used to have more markup than 105. As you can see, nothing really else has markup. And I didn't get a whole lot of vinyls off these. They used to drop a lot more, it seemed. Let's kill a few more wolves. I really didn't grind a lot either. I just wanted to show how a few more of them drop. Okay, there's the Rodriguez. It's got some decent markup. There's the Sleaze. 113. The Sleaze is the lowest, so it won't give very much. These ones, the Rodriguez, it seems like the markup's actually gone back up on them. These ones were really low at one point. Now this one's back to 4, and that's back to 260. Let's just see here. should be able to get some striptease ones. Those are the best vinyls. Well, they were. I don't know if it's the same as it is. It seems like some of the markup has changed since the last time I've been here. Wolf meat. I had a bunch of wolf parts and I put them all in the refiner and it was like still more missing, but they all went in there together. I thought it was pretty odd. If anybody knows what that is or all the wolf parts, it'd be awesome to know myself. I've been trying for a long time. I have like all the eyes and everything go together in the refiner for some reason. Let's see, look at, so you put the eye, look at the wolf meat. You can get some more stuff, like a bunch of this stuff goes in the refiner together, but I can never get the refine going. I had like 6 different wolf parts and they all went into the refiner, but none of them ended up being able to be refined, so it's like I'm missing something. Maybe someone that's on ROCKTROPIA a lot would know what that is, but I don't. Okay, so we're not getting a whole ton worth of death vinyls off these guys, it seems. But you get the point. Oh, there's a striptease there. Okay, so for relatively low amount, yeah, see, the striptease isn't that much anymore. It's really the Tarantino that's going to have the highest markup now. Anyway, let's clear these wolves out of here and get back to a spot where we can try to get to our apartment. Oh, see, there's a couple drops, the Rodriguez and the Tarantino there. Just a few point of interest across ROCKTROPIA here. I know we're moving really, really slow, and that is driving me crazy. So I can't imagine what it's doing to you guys. I apologize. Let's hop on the Sky Ripper and get the heck out of here, right? Oh shit, we're on ROCKTROPIA. We don't gotta censor ourselves anymore. I was a little nervous about DSEC and Tulin just because they have so many rules. But come on, let's be honest. This is ROCKTROPIA here. We don't have to worry about any of that shit, right? I don't want to do too much to piss off DME on Tulin or Monria, so I kind of keep it PG a little bit. ROCKTROPIA is not that way, of course, but you never know. I don't want to get any community strikes from YouTube either. Let's hit up the City of Dreams here. I believe this is right beside the Never Die building at the back. From my understanding. Nope, the City of Dreams is at the front. So this parking lot over here is where you're going to want to go. We're going to have to walk fairly slow just for a moment. Maybe we should have got the Bonzo Slim Jims out. I don't know. Do I even have them anymore? Oh crap, I don't think I did. I think I may have sold them all. Let's just take a look. So, as you can see, you come over here and there's usually a slew of players doing the AI mission over here. You can get that over here, Sanctions Weapon Dealer, and this one here, the Presidential Recruiter. There's a daily mission here where you can get loot, cheap-ass ammo. Here it is here. You get 1 or 2, I think it's 2 peds a day worth of this stuff. You'll get a presidential credit card, and then you can do the mission again. So you go to the AI war here, and you kill 40 AIs. The best place I like to do the AIs is at Camp Crunk. There's this big, see this big island here off to the side that looks like a letter E? That is the one that I choose to go to. Right where that number 2 is, there's a great spot for zombies, and the AI usually appear there quite frequently. So let's go inside, let's check out one more area, and that might be it for this video. I just wanted to show a few cool things on Next Island. If you ever want to get out of here as well and head to Secret Island, come over to this dragon here, and this lady will help you get there. Talk to the travel agent. You just need a rotten banana. Only 1 rotten banana per trip. This will take you right to Secret Island. And it is a really cool place. I really like the idea of the dragon, to be honest. There's a bunch of cool things on ROCKTROPIA. They got Hell Underground. They have Hunt the Thing. Here, let's go to the TP and we can just take a look. For those who haven't really been on ROCKTROPIA, you know? I was gonna go to my apartment and do a few things, but you know what? I think I'll do that in another video. Look at Hunt the Thing, Secret Island, Space. Like, these are all their own places. You can't teleport. Can you teleport to Secret Island now? No, you can't. You have to actually get to Secret Island through through other means, which is the dragon. The interstellar dragon will take you there. Actually, let's see if we can. Let's go to our apartment. Pull out your gun because this place is rough. I'm not even kidding you. Better whip it out. Look at burning cars and everything, man. This is my house. This is, well, not my house. This is many people's houses. So, kind of look like my real life place growing up, to be honest. Holy. What, is this thing not working anymore? Huh. Alright. We're going to try to head in here. This is the place that I chose to reside. Now, this is the only place that I could get on ROCKTROPIA, actually. There's not a lot of places for rent. I tried to buy a few, but damn. There's some luxury places on this planet. One of the nicest planets for apartments, in my opinion, to be honest. And you want to check out one of the coolest? Tarded has the coolest apartment setup I've ever seen, especially on ROCKTROPIA. But I haven't seen all of them, so if anybody knows of some really cool ones, let me know and I'll go check them out myself. The Shatler. Look at it, even has a pile of shit for its logo. Come on. See, this is my place here, the Shatster 5th floor, Suite D. Now, the other apartments have garbage and stuff in them. This one actually doesn't look that bad, I don't feel. As you can see, there's no garbage. It's quite big for the Shatster. The Shatler, whatever, Shatster. It says Shatler out front, but if I look at my deed, it says the Shatster. So, I don't know what to go by that. Regardless, maintenance fee may be charged. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. But then, if you want to place something down, you can go to your vehicle, open the inventory. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where's my other car? The Allens. This is the one. I wanted to show these so bad. These arcades. I've been dying to show these. Okay, so let's place them. Look at this, man. This isn't where I'm going to place it. Look at, okay, so you click it down. I think you, how do you turn it again? Move item in the world, click to place it, hold. How do you do it again? I can't remember. It's been so long. I was told how to do it. Place. There we go. Okay, so while you're trying to place it, you hold the right mouse and then you can turn it and do whatever you want with it. But regardless, for now, let's just click these down. Turn them around. These are what I wanted to showcase. Look at these, man. Look at these rewards from the Tulin DSEC mission. Look at, and you can turn them on too. Come on, look at that. Wouldn't that be sweet if you could actually play them though? That would be really cool. I also got the cakes and pastries. It's a cool little thing, maybe for a table. This is from the Mearsal Trader. Really, really cool hookah. These things are all from the Tulin mission chain, other than the hookah. And as you can see, they got some really nice stuff. Oh, close. Why is that? Place. There we go. And the jewelry thing actually opens up too again. Oops. We just picked it up. We didn't want to pick up the jewelry box. Shit. Went somewhere. Can't find it. Ah, there it is. And nothing in it. Place. There we go. Alright. So that's that. I just wanted to show some of the cool things, and I will be redecorating this apartment in the next video. I just wanted to get those out. I couldn't wait any longer. I think they look so cool. Such a good mission chain, honestly. the market value on these things is decent too. For rewards, honestly, from missions that really, I mean, they're difficult, but you get some good stuff out of them. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I appreciate you guys watching. Everybody that's been subscribing and checking out my channel, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the little clip of ROCKTROPIA, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Take care.